doesn't love a free win? Well, that's exactly what you can expect when you play the Galarian Weezing. Now, the neutralizing gas ability makes it so that opponents' abilities have no effect, so things like Inteleon, Shadow Rider Calyrex, Houndoom, all don't do anything when you have a Galarian Weezing active. It's really oppressive, it's one of the best abilities in the game, and I'm going to showcase its power right now. Welcome back to the channel, Low Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name's JW Krewall, aka Flex Daddy, and today we have a Galarian Weezing deck, as brought to you by 7HEMC. This Galarian Weezing is one of the best Pokemon cards, I think, just in a vacuum in the standard format. This ability, neutralizing gas, is so strong because what we've seen over the last few months is that there's a heavy reliance from pretty much any deck right now to use abilities to set up. I mean, think about it. You got in the single strike deck, you have Houndoom to accelerate energy. In pretty much every deck, you have an Inteleon engine. You have Shadow Rider, Calyrex VMAX. The list goes on, right? There's so many potent abilities right now in the format, and Galarian Weezing, when it's active, shuts them all down. Also has a pretty decent attack here, Severe Poison. Does 4 damage counters in between turns. That's not a lot, but it does add up. And when it only costs 1 energy, I think that's a pretty good return on investment for this card. We have, of course, 3 Coughing to enable that. The interesting thing about Coughing is that it has an Ascension attack. Search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon, put that onto it to evolve it. So your Coughings, if you're going second, can ability lock your opponent from the first turn of the game on. Have a couple other auxiliary attackers here in Galarian Moltres, which does 190 damage, really nice cleanup attacker for us. And then also Sableye V, which can pack quite a punch into VMAXs with its Crazy Claws attack that does more damage based on how many damage counters are on the opponent's active. So you're going to be poisoning, you got Zigzagoon to boost the damage, and then you also have 3 quick shooting Inteleon to place damage counters where you need them. Now, this list is really cool because it has a lot of different ways to manipulate energy. I mean, we got energy searches, which we can search out with the Drizzile. We got the Moltres, of course, that can bring back energy with the Dire Flame Wings. We got 1 copy of Experience Share, where if one of your Pokemon gets knocked out, you can move an energy from that Pokemon to the Pokemon that has Experience Share attached. And we also have Raihan in a count of 2, which allows us to attach a basic energy from our discard pile to one of our Pokemon and search our deck for any 1 card. So that's the cool thing about this deck, is that there's always energy flowing at any stage of the game. And I really think that's a very valuable point to this deck, is that you're always going to have either a quick attacker in the Weezing, or you're going to be building up a backup attacker in the Moltres, or you're just 1 Raihan away or Experience Share activation away from huge damage with the Sableye V. Love that about this list. What I also love about the list is that you have a lot of control over the board. So we have, of course, quick shooting Inteleon, but we also have Boss's Orders in here to bring up a bench sitter and hit into it for heavy damage, or get some, poison going on something that your opponent really wants to set up and hide on their bench until the time is right. So I like that about the list as well. Not too much more to say. It's pretty straightforward. You're going to see some games here with this list that are pretty interesting, because I think they highlight just how strong a Galarian Weezing can be into a metagame that's not prepared. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there are a ton of decks that rely on abilities. I mean, we didn't even talk about the things like Articuno, Galarian Articuno V, or Crobat V. Those abilities are absolutely necessary for a lot of decks to set up. Even things like, Octillery, Rapid Strike Octillery, things like Leafeon and Sylveon V. They both have abilities that help them set up. So this Galarian Weezing just neutralizes that entirely, making it one of the strongest counter cards that we have access to right now. You're going to see the strength of this card in these next few games. And again, if you want free wins, I'd really suggest playing this deck. If you haven't already, go down below and hit the like button, subscribe, and also hit that bell notification icon. It's kind of crazy to me when I go back through analytics and I see that less than 50% of the people that watch these videos aren't subscribed. You know what that means? We regularly get 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 viewers on these videos, and half of you guys aren't subscribed. So head on down to the description, hit that subscribe button, and help this channel to grow. This channel is one of the best places to learn about Pokemon's history, interesting facts, or just how to play the game in general. So make sure you follow and subscribe so that you'll get notifications when I post videos in the future. Okay, plug over. Let's get into the games. So we are back in action, playing some of the decks that we just haven't gotten around to. This is a list from the late night series from 7HEMC, who actually took down the tournament. And it's quite fortuitous for us because we're covering a relevant deck and it's a deck that we haven't played yet on the stream or in YouTube videos. So I'm really happy to be bringing that to you today because I think, you know, what could be better than having a 2-time regional champion and 4-time world's competitor play some Pokemon at a high level? I think very few things. So we're going to see a Tower of Darkness, and then they're going to discard the single strike energy and then earn a Vitality. That seemed like a bit of an odd exchange there, but no matter. So we go Quick Ball, the worst card in our hand. I think it might be the boss. I might want to keep around the Inteleon. And then we'll go ahead and get out of Coughing because we do have switch action, which is nice. And then let's go ahead and Marnie. I'll save the Evo Incense because of course that's going to be a draw out for us into the Sableye. And as long as we didn't prize, we have quite the choice to make. And do you see what it is? We could either ascend and hope that our other Weezing is in the deck, or we could make the safer choice, albeit discarding some resources, and go ahead and Ordinary Rod the Weezing back in. I think the best play, we could also discard the Weezing, and then if we have another Weezing, then we don't have to get it. Okay, so we do have another Weezing, so we aren't going to have to Super Rod it back in. So I'll go ahead and take a Sableye, because I do not believe that my opponent will be able to attack us next turn. Okay, let's take another Sableye so that way they don't have any like gust plays. And we'll go ahead and ascend. Great. Yeah, they're sad for sure. They are sad for sure. We can maybe cheese them out of 1, if not 2 Houndooms with our severe poison. We'll have to see. They might put some pressure on us with the Umbreon. We'll have to see about that. Gonna Tower of Darkness there for a couple more cards. I gotta say though, I am a huge fan of the single strike Urshifu deck. I think if I were to go to a tournament today, I would play that deck because it is, first of all, it's so much fun. Second of all, it has fantastic type coverage against the meta. And there are some interesting plays. Like, it is very much a solitaire style deck, but you do have to make some interesting, you know, unique maneuvers. So I like that about it. Let's go Level Ball here. Now we might be pitching our second boss. But then we would also be playing our second Marnie. So like, what's better here? What is better? I don't know. We want to draw cards, but I don't want to just get rid of the boss in our hand. But then I don't want to play the Marnie. You can see my conundrum. I think since we're more of a one prize deck, I mean, we obviously have the Moltres and stuff. Let's go with the, we could also play the boss. I think we should go research. I'm not 100 on it, but I think we should. So research. Okay. Getting some absolute gas here. And then we'll Drizzile. We will look for what could be a good card for us. Maybe another Quick Ball. Okay, so hear me out. If they get another meaningful attack, we could scoop up the active. So let's go Quick Ball for our other coughing. And then we got it down. And then we'll severe poison. And this way, if they put like 90 damage counters on our Weezing or something with like an evolve into the Houndoom and rapid strike energy or something, then we're more able to counteract that. So we'll see what they do. They do have the Evo Incense, so I suspect we are going to see a Houndoom on the active, hitting us for 70. Just as I said. Oh no, did they think their Umbreon did stuff? Yeah, no. I love it whenever our opponents think that their abilities went into play. That is one of the nice things about playing an ability lock deck in this format, is because not a lot of people are really prepared for ability lock right now. So it's a lot of fun. So there's a Houndour. Gonna discard that, and they are just gonna pass. So we get out of here scot-free. Go ahead and grab, I think, an Evo Incense, so we can start to get some quick shooters down. This might be quite the turn for us in terms of getting our Inteleon out. So we can do 40. 40 would be 80. And then coming back 120. So we would want them to get knocked out coming back into our turn. Let's go here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Go Dire Flame Wings. Setting up amazing. Quick shoot. Yeah, what if we put them both on the Urshifu? That's gonna come up. And then see if they retreat, that'll always have 80 damage on it. If they retreat, that'll always have 80 damage. And that would be a commitment of resources. I think we put 2 there. I don't think it really matters all that much. Let's go ahead and play this level ball just to use it. Use it or lose it. Got another research in hand. That's pretty good. And let's actually take, I'll take the Drizzile in case they lose. And then we'll go severe poison. Very good. Okay, so we're in a solid spot. We're in a super solid spot. They need maybe a switch card to get out of the poison. That would be something that I'd be looking for here. But many people are saying that the Inteleon Weezing deck is good. I think just Weezing in and of itself is a very good card, maybe underplayed. Certainly, the poison isn't particularly good, but the ability lock is very strong. And then you combine it with, your Inteleons, and then you got some juice. But they're gonna Darkness Fang. I think that's good. I think that is fantastic. So we can go Scoop Up Net the active. I maybe shouldn't have done that until I pinged. Let's go Quick Shoot. Quick Scoot. The active. Take our prize. I'm having a real good time with the Weezing line. So I might just, go here. I might just chill on that. Go ahead. Maybe I'll play the coughing. Kind of what I mean to say. It's either coughing or Sableye, right? Keep an energy in the discard for Raihan. Go here. Just take this out of the deck. Quick shoot. Again, we don't really need to be that explosive. And yeah, they're just gonna scoop. You saw the suppressive power of the Weezing. It's like, a stranglehold around the neck of the opponent, especially an ability-based deck like we saw in that single strike. So really cool matchup there to showcase. I'm glad we got that one on camera. I just had the thought go through my head. I was just thinking about Lady Gaga. You guys know her. I mean, Who... my demographic is like 25 to 35-year-olds make up like 55% of my viewership. So I would expect you all to know who Lady Gaga is. Good hand, good hand. We will need to Marnie it on the next turn, though. But her song Paparazzi. Paparazzi. Let's go, dude. Thank you. Bless. Oh, we get kind of bodied, but that's okay. That's okay. We can get out another Sobble. We can at least ascend. I always love the ascension attacks. There was a, let's see, a Zorua that had the ascension attack. There was the, I think there was a Vulpix that had ascension. That was not very much played. And then there was, of course, the Trevenant line had an ascension attack. All very highly played. Let's go Quick Ball. We do have our own Drizzile. Or Drizziel, if you're some content creators. Let's see, how's our Moltres doing? We do have it in the deck. Okay. Yeah, we want to get Moltres out, right? So let's go Sobble. Let's go here. Go here. We also have access to the training court, so I will Energy Search to thin the deck by 1. Draw a little bit deeper. Go here. Let's go Energy Search. And then let's just pitch it all, man. Goodbye. Into the darkness. All right. So, no evolution, but take a dark back. Go ahead and get the ascension off. And we also want to... I'm debating whether or not we want to play the level. I think we'll discard the boss's orders, because again, the boss is not particularly helpful. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's very good. And we get another scoop. Wait, is Weezing just insane? Hold on. I feel like we shouldn't be getting this many scoops. Like, I feel like decks should be able to play around Weezing. It's not the easiest thing to play around, but you got, in a Shadowrat or Calyrex deck, you probably got 3 boss's orders. I'm surprised they didn't find any of those in their hand, or they didn't think that they could weasel their way out of that lock there. Okay, we do not want to start with that hand. Again. There is, oh baby. Okay, so what are decks that are hard to play against? Well, anything that has low maintenance. So I'd say something like a Jolteon deck. Regidrago deck might be kind of tough, depending if they can get a boss, perhaps. There's a Cherubi. Did you guys know that? Okay, so there's Cherubi and Cherum. Did you guys know that Cherubi just like eats the little Cherum? This gets like absorbed into the main Cherubi. Did you guys know that? I bet you didn't. All right, I'm gonna make a little bit of a weird play. We are gonna go ahead and ascend. I almost don't even want to drop. We should probably drop Sobbles. I'm just worried about them gusting them and then getting their abilities and stuff, but let's go ahead and drop that. We have 2 Evo Incense. I do not want to draw into both of my Weezings. That's a real thing that happens. So I'll just go ahead and play that. We got Marnie for next turn. We got Evo Incenses even if we want to maybe, research or something, right? We'll probably grab Quick Ball and then we'll research. We do want to just chain as many Weezings as we can. I do feel like that's going to be our stratagem to victory, because this is going to do, it takes a while to power it up, right? There's a hammer in, 30 damage. And then our goal, we get the research anyway. Let's go. Evo Incense. Okay. Go here. We will grab Quick Ball. Quick Ball. Oh, we could have... I think we're okay. Let's go Coffee. How much damage do we have to do? We're doing 50. So that'd be 100 less damage. We could do like Zigzagoon and stuff. So that would be 120 less damage. 120. 140. We need 7 damage counter. 140 would be 100. They're still getting knockouts. Okay. I don't think it's that worth it to extend. To overextend. For that. Let's go Quick Ball. Yeah. We'll get another Drizzile. Okay. So I am glad I played those down on that first turn. Get Sableye out of the deck. And then we'll let her ride. Good. Okay, great. This is exactly the hand that you want to see. So now we just Severe Poison. And again, we're going to look to back-to-back turns. Get the Weezing off. We also have, which is cool, we have a Raihan play if we want it. Because they presumably are going to find their fire energy. Right? That's the thought. Knock out our Weezing. I guess I didn't really consider. They might just not find the fire energy. Which would be pretty dope. Let's see, a Bruno. A Bruno for 4? Do they get it? I don't think so. They would have slammed it down by now. Let's go. Let's go. Another concession. Is this deck broken? I can't believe 3 concessions in a row. Oh my gosh. I didn't think it would be this easy. I thought I'd have to work for these wins. I thought I would have to like actually try here. Wow. I guess we are showcasing the power of Weezing, but it's so fascinating to me that this card hasn't seen more play. Just, I haven't done a lot of gameplay with Weezing, but I wonder why it hasn't caught on. Because it seems quite good, just in kind of preliminary, preliminary testing here. It's like one of the first times that I've really played Weezing. Okay, Speed Lightning, but we also have a Turbo Patch, but we also have a Rotom Phone, so I am very scared as to what this might be. This might be our first L if it's like a Jolteon deck. That'd be pretty hard for us, I think. A Vikavolt deck, okay. I think we can get around this. A Quick Ball there. Get into our Sobble. And then we have an Evo Incense. Which I think we'll discard. Actually, we should discard the Inteleon. Okay. That's just a better discard. It's going to be better for us to have those in hand. Now let's go Sobble. We got this. In case they Marnie, I would rather have everything in hand. I understand they could get the turn 1, right? They could get the turn 1 Paralyzing Bolt. They could get the turn 1 Paralyzing Bolt. But then we'll just research and try to make it work from there. No, they got the turn 1 Paralyzing Bolt. Oh no. Okay, we definitely wanted the other Drizzile. Although I don't know what we would have even gotten. It would have just been another evolution, I guess. Okay. So we see a Great Ball. There's a Galarian Articuno. Wow, that Turbo Patch, man. All right, this is actually going to be a game. We are going to have to think about this one now. It's a Quick Ball for the Crobat. Drop the Articuno. They got another Turbo Patch. They get another Heads? Are you kidding me? No way, dude. All right. Let's go there. let's grab... I mean, it has to be research. And then, I mean, we need a poison, I think. I think we need a poison. So let's do that, and then let's research. And then we need a dark energy! No way, dude. Oh no, Chad. This is not good. Yeah, that doesn't work, bro. So you're saying there's a chance? If we had poisoned them, we're in such a good spot. Oh, if we had poisoned, we're in such a good spot. They might just go for the knockout. They are gonna go for the knockout. Yo, okay. Game on, son. Game on. Okay. So we gotta bring up the cough again. And then got another scoop up net. So we'll go Evo Incense. Get ourselves the other Weezing. And then we'll research. We gotta research. I think we're just gonna use these scoop up nets with reckless abandon, I think. Let's see. They have 250, so 40, 80, 120, 140. Oh my gosh. 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240. So we do want one Zigzagoon. So let's go ahead and just grab that now, since we already have a Drizzile. Do that. And I'm just gonna, I'll play it 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. I guess we'll put another one down there. Or, hear me out. Let's go Drizzile. Get a research. And then we could scoop up net our Drizzile. So let's do that. And they're gonna scoop again. We got another scoop. Are you kidding me? That's 4 scoops, everybody. I don't know what we could have done there. I mean, I really think like we're keeping all these in the video. I just think like that is the power of this deck, is that you're gonna be able to get those scoops because a lot of decks just aren't built to beat the neutralizing gas ability. That's just what it is. I don't want to apologize for that. I think that's actually a really good example of what can happen when you get an early Galarian Weezing up and your opponent just hasn't built their deck around being able to neutralize that ability. So that's going to be the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I am super impressed with Galarian Weezing's performance today. What a deck, what a card. And really well poised, I think. Certainly earned that win on Monday. So that's going to be all for me today, guys. God bless. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. Make sure to go click all those links down below. Helps me out a lot if you subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and like the video. And that's going to do it for me. So remember, good luck and also have fun.